Hey everyone, here's how you quickly and easily clean windows like a pro. It starts with the right equipment. What we've got for equipment is we've actually got a strip washer, we've got a high quality squeegee, we've got a putty knife, as well as a paint scraper. These are all things that you're going to need to make sure that you can clean a window like a pro. I've also got a belt bucket here. It actually helps hold everything all in one place. Not required, but it is a nice little thing to have. Everything just goes and fits back right into the actual belt bucket. And from here I'm going to show you how you clean windows like a pro. There are 7 steps to window cleaning. They're all very simple, but they're all very important to making sure you get a great job. The first thing is you're going to have 2 towels. One is going to be a wet towel and one is going to be a dry towel. Your dry towel is probably the most important piece of equipment that you've got. It's what you're going to use to touch up any windows. If there's any moisture on that towel, it's going to leave marks and you're probably going to have to clean the window all over again. The first step that you're going to do is you're going to take your wet towel and you're going to do what we call is whisking the window. What whisking the window is it's actually getting rid of any of the cobwebs here. So you're getting all the frame, you're cleaning down all the cobwebs, making sure that everything's nice and clean and that everything's gone. From there, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to wash the window. You're going to take your strip washer, take a look at the window, see if there's anything on there that might need some extra scrubbing, and use the end of it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to push it real hard, use the edges, push anything that needs to be scrubbed. If it's not coming off, that's when you're going to use your paint scraper. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you pull your paint scraper out, push it up only the halfway through so the blade doesn't break, and you want to scrape anything that's not coming off. If you're ever scraping a window, you want to make sure it's wet. Never scrape a dry window. One of the other things you do is when you're done with your scraper, make sure it's put down before you put it away. Having an open scraper can be a very dangerous thing. You can cut yourself and not even realize it. So what we'll do is we'll put our scraper back in there and then you can continue to wash the window. I like to do a big border around the window just to make sure I get in all the cracks in the corners and then I just fill it in. So again, give it a good wash of the window there. Once that's done, we've whisked it, we've washed it, and now we're going to wipe it. Again, we're going to take our damp or wet towel, we're going to just wrap it around our finger so we just get a little bit of the towel and do a backward set. The reason we're doing that is we want to make sure that the squeegee's got somewhere to grab, a dry spot to grab from. You don't want to use a great big piece of the towel or you're going to get a lot of dry window and it'll leave a big smear. So again, just around your finger, you've got just an edge. From there I'm going to take my squeegee. Doesn't matter if you go left to right or up or down. What I always like to do is I like to go the direction with the least amount of strokes. So looking at this window, I probably got to do 3 strokes if I'm going left to right. Likely only 2 if I go up or down. So I'm going to choose to go up and down. So I'm going to again squeegee the window, making sure that the angle of my squeegee is the same all the way down. So I'm kind of following it with my hand. Make sure you wipe the squeegee in between each stroke. That's something that a lot of people forget, but you want to wipe it so that you're not just dragging water down the window. Again, squeegeeing it down and wiping it between each stroke. So now we've whisked it, we've washed it, we've wiped it, we've squeegeed it. Now we're going to use our dry towel. This will be the only time that you'll really want to use your dry towel, is now we're going to go around the edges. Again, I'm going to put the dry towel just around my finger so I get just an edge. And I'm just going to go around it, change spots, down the next side, change spots. I'm changing spots and wiping it a couple of times just to make sure that I'm getting a dry towel spot on every single one of the edges. You wouldn't want to drip, the squeegee doesn't get right to the edge, so this allows us to make sure that we get all the edges and I'm holding the towel away from the window so it doesn't hit it again. Whisked it, washed it, wiped it, squeegeed it. Now we've done the edges. The last thing we're going to do, we're going to take our wet towel again and all of this water that's sat down here and dried up towards the bottom, we're just going to wipe it up again. So again, we do all our frames, sills, any drips. You want to make sure that it's the whole window system that's been cleaned, not just the glass. And then the final step is actually just to inspect it. I use the light of the sun to take a look, make sure there's no streaks and that I haven't missed anything. So again, that's how you wash a window like a pro. It's very simple. The way you get really quick at it though, where people really lose a lot of speed, is the in-between steps. When I say that is I see a lot of people just washing the window like this. It really doesn't matter how quick you can go. The quicker you actually do your physical movements, the quicker you'll be able to wash the window. And when you've got the quality down, the way you really get quick at washing windows is doing multiple windows at the same time. So for example, we've got a set of 3 windows here. It is a bright sunny day. But if you're getting really good and really quick, the way you would do it is you're going to get a really wet strip washer. You're going to wash all 3 windows at the same time. So whisk them first, then wash all 3. Then you're going to wipe all 3, squeegee all 3, and do all the steps just like an assembly line. That's how you're going to get really quick. It's about quality first and then speed, but that's how you quickly and easily clean windows like a pro.